Good afternoon, everybody. Hope everybody's good. Hope everybody is staying safe from this virus. So yeah, I hope everybody's staying safe from this. Staying safe from this virus. As you can see from the title, it says that the Premier League are apparently in talks to start the Premier League or restart the Premier League in June. Now, I'm not sure whether this is just paper talk or whether this is actually true, so don't take my word for it. But yeah, the Premier League are apparently in talks to start the Premier League in June. Now, from my point of view, this is pretty interesting because I don't know how they're going to do it. If the season is due to start in August, are they going to play 3 games a week to get it done? Because it was due to finish in May. Okay, so say it finishes in May, and say it was finishing May. That's 2 months of football. They've got to cram into maybe 2 months. Now I'm not entirely sure. How they would do that and still keep the structure of the season for the next season, considering that we've got the Euros to play the following season. So I'm not sure how they would do that. But anyway, it's just paper speculation at this stage. They're in talks with the government to restart the Premier League in June. More than likely, if it does happen, it's going to be behind closed doors. It's going to be behind closed doors. That's the likelihood that if the Premier League does get restarted, that's the possible outcome. That is the more probable scenario, that the Premier League will be played behind closed doors. Because listen, this virus is not looking like it's going to settle down anytime soon. Afternoon to everybody in the chat. Afternoon to you, Omar. Yeah, I saw that, Omar. For anybody who doesn't know, Pep Guardiola's mum's just passed away with the coronavirus. And also, as well, another bit of news while I was reading through, trying to pick a topic that I could talk about. I also apparently Jesse Lingard is due to snub Arsenal. So let's get out the champagne, because Lingard is not coming to Arsenal, which I'm quite happy about that. That is, hopefully that is true, because I don't want Lingard anywhere near this football club. But let me know what you guys think on the possible return of the Premier League. I am not convinced by it. I think it's just paper talk. There's been nothing concrete set out by the government or the Premier League. This is just pure speculation. Yeah, I agree, Omar. He says, I can't see the season being completed. I agree. Like I said, this is just paper speculation. There's no substance to it or truth to it. And listen, the way that people are going at the moment, the government's more than likely going to put more restrictions in place than lift the restrictions by June, because there are some people out there that are not following the rules. In places like Brighton and in London, people are still congregating in big gatherings in the parks, or especially in Brighton, people are congregating on the beach. Just pure selfish people. Just, I know the weather's nice. But just stay at home. What would you can go out and enjoy sunshine anytime. This is a difficult situation that people have to just abide by the rules. But unfortunately, there are so many people that aren't abiding by the rules, and they just think that they're immune to it. Well, good luck to them, and it ruins it for the minority. The minority, that are doing this. It ruins it for the majority. The majority of people are following the rules, but yet it's going to be them that gets penalised because the minority aren't following the rules. Afternoon, Snedden. Hope you're well, mate. Did I manage to go out anywhere? Well, listen, all I've been at is I've taken the dog out for a walk, and afternoon to you, Liam. Hope you're good, mate. For anybody who's joined late, as the title says, the Premier League is in talks to restart the season in June. Make of that what you will. I personally don't think the season's going to be started. I think the season will end up getting scrapped. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and let me know, would you be happy with the season starting in June? And if it was sort of like 3 games a week, I'm not entirely sure how they would work that. And what happens to the footballers' summers off, in the pre-season for next season? And so yeah, there's a lot of factors to consider, and I personally don't think it's going to happen. I don't think the season will be started. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Afternoon to you, Alpha Training. Let's have a look here. So they need to. So Alpha's saying that because they cancelled the Euros, they need to finish the season behind closed doors. See, I don't know how they do it though, because we've got so many games. There's still like 10 games to go, and there were so many games to complete. I don't know how they're going to do it and start the next season. Are they going to delay next season? Because bearing in mind, if the Euros have been put back a year, how are they going to do that? Or are they just going to finish the season and then just go have a nice long break right through until the Euros, and then just go back that way? I don't know how they're going to do it. I personally don't think they're going to do it. Hey, Chadwick. Hope you're well, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, stupid. Absolutely stupid. There are knuckleheads, mate. Absolute knuckleheads. Just silly. I get that the weather's not. Play in your own garden. I know majority of people that live in London don't have a garden. But play in your own garden. Play in your own garden. Don't be playing in the park, especially in groups. Don't be playing in groups, because listen, the rules are there for a reason. If you're not going to follow them, and you're going to end up getting the virus, and then you're just going to make it harder. And the longer you resist, the longer this is going to go on for. The more you comply. Listen, our death toll has dropped today. For the second day running, our death toll has dropped significantly, and it is dropping. So it just goes to show that it's working. Sorry to hear that, Liam. Listen, I hope your friend gets well soon. Um, Evening to you, Gavin. What do I think about Chris Smalling being linked to Arsenal? I'll answer the first part of your question first. Listen, I don't know. I'm not convinced by him. Not convinced at all. I know he's done all right at Roma. He's from what I've been hearing. So I've heard good things about. I've heard good things that he's been doing all right. But listen, I'm not sure he's the answer. We need to get a top centre back like Upamecano or Koulibaly. And as to your second part of the question about Pepe, I think, listen, Pepe's staying. We ain't just going to fork out all that money for him just to sell him on in a year's time. Listen, he needs time to adapt. Do I think he can fit into Arteta's system? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think giving him the time, and it's hard to judge him as well at the moment because the whole team has been poor this season. So it's not just him. It's a bit unfair to single him out. Under Emery, the whole team was poor, not just Pepe, but nine players out of 11, the first 11 have been poor under Emery. So it's hard to judge him and single him out individually. The Kyle Walker story, yeah, that apparently he had a sex party, and that's why he breached lockdown rules. Yeah, I did hear that, Omar. Fair play to him, fair play. But yeah, I don't even know how much of that is true. Listen, it could be true. Listen, they've obviously penalised him, and they're obviously fining him and that. But yeah, that's what I heard anyway. That he had a sex party in his house or something with a load of escorts, and that's why he was breaching lockdown. See what else is down here with your question. Evening to you, Bertrand. Yeah, exactly. Thanks for that, Snedden. Yeah, everybody do hit the like. Please, everybody, put a like on this video. I'd really appreciate it. Do you know what? I know some people have been able to see, but I've not been able to suss out how many people have liked it on StreamYard. I don't know whether that's. I know people can see. I know Lee's able to see how many people are liked on whether it's. But I've not sussed that feature. I need to have a little play around with StreamYard. But yeah, everybody do hit the like. Also subscribe as well if you are new around here. I know most of you are already subbed already, but share the content around as well. I'd really appreciate that. Share the channel around. Oh, is he? He's doing the worst Arsenal players. Okay. Chadwick, no, definitely not. Don't rate him. Absolutely not. Phil Jones is best. The closest I want him to get to Arsenal is when he's coming to get a battering from us. But no, not good enough. Evening, Afternoon to you, Messi player, mate. Hope you're well. I'm good. I'm good, mate. So, for those who joined late, the Premier League is in talks with the government to restart the season in June. Now, this is only paper speculation, so it might be a load of bollocks. But yeah, let me know what you guys think on it. Listen, can that be possible? And if the Premier League does start in June, are there going to be, how are they going to, fit all the games in with restarting the season? Because the new season's due to start in August. So how are they going to? It's going to be a tight squeeze, and not to mention as well, how are they going to fit in a transfer window? Because there's got to be a transfer window, because players are sort of going into the last year of their contracts with certain clubs, and there's players that are out of contract. So how is that gonna? How are they gonna get the season in? Let me know your possible theories, and I'll read them out and discuss them. Okay, I'll check that out then. For Chadwick says, "Who's my favourite England player?" I'm not so sure. I don't know. Possibly. Um, possibly Jaden Sancho. I quite like him. I think he'll be a real talent. Obviously, Harry Kane is decent. When he puts on an England shirt, when he plays for Spurs, I couldn't care less what he does. But yeah, Jaden Sancho. See, Alpha, the 30th of April thing has changed now. They literally come out the other week and said that the season will not be started at the 30th of April. So so yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you, Messi player. It's going to be very tight. To start the season in June, because there has to be a transfer window. They have to also have a pre-season for next season, and then they've got to start the next season. Now, trying to fit in the last 10 games, to try and fit all that in, I'm just trying to figure out. Sorry, I'm just. Apologies as well if I do go quiet as well. It's because I'm reading my screen reader. But yeah, to try and fit all that in with the so let's say that they play 3 games a week. Now, bearing in mind every team is not going to play. I assume every team is not going to play those 3 games. I imagine, say, like Arsenal play 1 game a week. So say they start it in June, 3 games a week, and what we're in beginning of March. Then we had April. Then we were due to finish mid-May. So say they do that in June, they're not going to finish till mid to end of July. They're not going to do that. And then you have to factor in as well, got the FA Cup, still got the FA Cup. We're still in the FA Cup. And then you've got obviously the European competitions, which I know have been suspended. But then you've also got the qualification for next year's European competitions. So I just don't know how they could do it, if I'm being honest. Yeah, so I just don't know how they could do it. I don't know. Listen, everybody hit the subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, everybody smash the like button. Everybody please put a like on and subscribe if you are new. So there we go. That's it. The Premier League is in talks with the government to resume in June. And personally, I don't think they're going to. I don't think they're going to do that. Yeah, so sorry about that. So yeah, let me know what you guys obviously you guys have contributed really well. So I'll be back tomorrow with another stream. And until then, I'm going to catch you all soon. Do hit the subscribe button, do slap a like on this video, and keep enjoying the content. Catch you all tomorrow. Take care, people.